Welcome to the Neen Valley Role-Playing Association, a group of friends who like to play RPGs. Let's role-playing games and try and have fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
We now have a merch store for our USA listeners. It can be found at www.bonfire.com/store. We will put a full link into the description below. Thank you for your support.
Last time I should say, we found ourselves going to probably the nicest casual establishment on Kraxis. Unlike the White Lotus, which really is kind of just an upmarket den of sin and iniquity, this place is actually quite pleasant. And the entertainment was truly entertaining. But at the end, something strange happened. And that is that Varo noticed that the bard on stage playing a song, a completed version of a song, and that in fact, that song he had only heard before in unfinished form from his missing mentor, Aldia Sunwish. And so, we're back again, and here we are. Still sitting at the table, with the crowd politely applauding Bard as she takes a bow and exits the stage.
Varo is going to get up and follow.
All right. Is anybody going with you, or are you going alone?
I look over just to sort of assess the situation. John, does he look in danger?
You don't think so, no.
All right.
I'll follow at a distance, at a small distance away. Ideally where I can see their faces. Or at least her face.
All right. I stay at the table. Pharaoh's got this.
I put my hand down.
Your pseudopod?
No, my hand, my arm. I was going to attract the attention of someone, but I don't need to because Varo's got up and walked off. Actually, I wonder where Varo's going. Is he going to murder the girl? Rough her up a bit? Or is he going to get up on stage and show that he's not scared of a little tune?
Competition.
Yeah. we could have a busk off.
Huh.
I look at Megan.
I guess it leaves
Because Megan hasn't moved.
Megan.
I think Varo's going up on stage for a busk off.
You float to the side of the room and then along. The way this room is arranged, there's clear sections to each side, which allows the table staff to move up and down. And you go straight down, and you see that there is a door at the side of the stage. There's a door on the stage. I mean, the stage is actually fairly low. Stage is a bit of a misnomer. It's only about a foot or so off the ground. And then beside that, a door, and you know that must be where it leads out to the back, where there must be dressing rooms or otherwise. So you just walk down and you go through the door. You're in a corridor. To the left is the door onto the stage, and there's a corridor in front of you and a series of doors on the right-hand side. Corridor disappears around the corner. 3 doors on your right.
Okay. Can I hear anything from behind the doors?
So from the first room, no, and the second, no. But when you get to the third, you can hear what sounds like sort of clattering noises, as if somebody is, sorting something out. They're moving things around.
Okay. I'll knock on the door.
All right. Hang on. Door opens. And it is the bard that you saw on stage. Oh, I'm just packing up. Do you need something?
Oh, greetings. Sorry, let me introduce myself. My name is Varo Dawnkind. I'm a practitioner of the arts myself. I must say, your final piece, very well performed. Marvellous piece. I've not heard it before.
Thank you. No?
I'm somewhat, if I may be so bold, could you tell me where you learned that one? I can tell there's a master hand at work in writing it.
Okay. So she seems very unsure of you. She's on her own in the room. You can see the load of her gear behind. You can see that she's packing up. So this is the noise that you heard through.
Try a persuasion roll?
Yes. I mean, she's hesitant to kind of let you in and talk to you. She's obviously A, very busy, and B, she's a little bit weirded out by your just kind of pitching up at her door. She thinks you might be a slightly mad stalker, so she's a little concerned, you can see.
Yeah.
So yes. Go ahead.
22.
All right. Come in. I'm going to pack. I'll talk to you while you pack. She's sized up and decided that you're probably not going to try and kill her or do anything nefarious. So she's packing away her kit as she talks to you. So, you want to know more about it?
Yes.
Yeah, my friend Aldia taught it to me.
Your friend,
She,
sorry, what was that, Aldia?
Aldia. Don't worry about that. I'll get to the name. I'll put it in the chat in a minute. Okay.
Fair enough. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So my friend Aldia taught it to me. I think she learned it from her father. I think he'd been working on it, and she helped him complete it. It's a fine tune.
Yeah. So, had Kelric ever mentioned having a daughter, Aldia?
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Ah,
As far as you were concerned, absolutely not.
Ah, interesting. Okay, so that's interesting. Well, sounds like I would very much like to meet them. See if they have any other pieces. So where might I find her and her father?
Well, Aldia. Well, she's from March. Do you know Taction? On March?
Do I?
Yeah, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah. Okay. Not been?
I don't think so. I've been to March, obviously, but I've not been. I don't think I've been there.
So Taction is on Bortala, which is the largest island on March. That's about all you know. You don't know any other information.
Okay.
You don't know much about the place at all, really, at this point. And you've not been there.
Okay.
Okay.
And what's the family name?
Sunwish. Aldia Sunwish.
Ah, okay. Well, I can see you're very busy. So I shall leave you to your packing. But thank you kindly. That's
all right. Yeah, before you go, can you just hold this strap down for me?
Yes, of course.
That's it. Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Do you want me to
put that
sit
one
on
down
this?
there.
Quite tight. Do you want me to sit on this and just
Yeah. No. Just pull that.
down?
That's it. Pull that. Yeah. Pull that one there. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
that.
no. That goes through there. Just
No. Because if
got
you do
it.
it like that, it's gonna see the top's gonna come off. Look. No, hang on. Look. Just let's put it back around. Look. That's it. You lean on that bit. Lean on that. Lean on it. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Got it. Great stuff. Thank you. Good luck, Varo. And
Thank you. And
if you speak with Aldia, then please say hello to her.
I shall. I
I
shall.
haven't crossed in a while, as I've been travelling.
Was she introduced when she was in the common room, so I know her name?
Yes, she was introduced as Poe Lateran. I will put her in the chat in a second.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, and I thoroughly enjoyed your performance. Thank you. And with that, Varo will turn and leave.
Excuse me. Alrighty. So Aldia Sunwish.
Yes.
No. It's too weird. You are not convinced that this can be right, surely.
What? That there's this mysterious daughter that was never mentioned.
Hmm.
Indeed.
Maybe characterized people as 6 different families and just moves around between them.
Well, that is possible. That is
One of those people with multiple wives. I'm like, huh?
It's not unknown in the bard world. Let's put it that way.
That's more of a
Traveling highly charismatic bards.
that's more of a lover in every port kind of a thing, isn't it? Really,
It is a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
it certainly can be.
That's why bards make the best pirates.
Tell their own stories.
What you mean?
No, they've got
They've
a girl in every part.
Those children then become itinerant, right?
Yeah.
By making, that's what you mean, presumably.
They make the most single parent families. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Future
Your father
crewmates.
abandoned you. No,
Future
you minded too.
crewmates.
Hang on a second. Is everybody on this boat? They've got the same father here. What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, why do we all have red hair?
Yeah.
Interesting discovery, though.
Yep. I shall go back to the group and I shall relay all the information.
Okay.
Of course, the other thing that bards make very good profession at is spies. They also might have reason to not be fully to not fully disclose their backgrounds.
Hmm.
So, does anyone mind if we head to March?
No,
Well,
nothing
we haven't
against it.
seen you play yet, Varo. I thought you was going up to
Still have
play.
to explain how someone can steal a song. Get it?
Oh, I don't necessarily think it was stolen.
Ah, copied?
No, I think it was freely given.
Mm.
There is a tradition amongst bards, but also more widely amongst minstrels of many stripes and types, entertainers of all sorts, that if one is to spend time with another entertainer who is skilled, you learn from one another. You teach each other your things. This is a world in which copyright is not really a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because copyright was only really a thing in the 20th century because of scarcity. And it's a thing we still hang on to, even though that scarcity has mostly gone away.
Yeah. Well, of course, it was what's his name? The father of cinema, the French. Was it Lumiere? No.
From Earth to the Moon.
Yeah, from yeah.
Was it Lumiere?
Lumiere. Yeah, Lumiere. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, his films were basically stolen by yeah. Okay.
Do we have to leave now, or can we leave in the morning?
You do not have to leave now.
And Auguste and Louis Lumiere. Yeah. Brothers. Lumiere brothers. They died bankrupt because basically their films were stolen by perfidious Americans and basically shown in the United States with no recompense.
Terrible.
Yep. Thomas Edison basically stole their stuff.
Oh man!
Showed it off around the States. Well, they weren't the first to fall victim to Thomas Edison. He was a notorious thief.
Yes.
So yeah. But yeah, died destitute, I think. Yeah. So so I think it was only sort of after that they sort of started looking at copyright for films and things. I think copyright for books had come in earlier.
Yes, I think book copyright started it. When musical copyright, of course, started with the pianola, didn't it? Which is where you could have a piano in your house and put a little mechanism on the side that you could stuff some like foldy paper thing in, and it would play a tune.
Yeah.
I think that's
So
where it first began.
Well, there you go. Book copyright started in 1710. So really early in comparison.
But it was only 10 years or something at that point. I think it was a relatively speaking short time, I think, early copyright.
14 years, apparently. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
And of course, the ratcheting up of copyright over the 20th century was all to do with Mickey Mouse.
Very true.
Which is bizarre, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Disney.
Yeah, and film copyright started in 1912.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, there we are. I'm not saying there's not a good argument for copyright, because there is.
Yeah.
But there isn't necessarily a good argument for some of the lengths of copyright that I think that we suffer through. I think that's the problem. Anyway, sorry. Off the topic again as well. Everyone else is like...
Let's move on. Should we head to March?
Might as well.
Okay.
We're going to wrap up our night.
So
Andy, I'll pop in to see my brotherhood as well while I'm there.
As you go out into the night, JL doesn't seem to want to head back to your apartment. He seems to want to go somewhere else. Are you JL, are you inviting anyone to come with you, or are you bidding them adieu and going?
Where am I going?
You're going to go see a leader. Do you
I
need
thought
someone
you
to
were
go
going to have your tattoo done.
Oh, that was on March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
The lady who did my tattoo. Yep.
Ah, okay. That's fine then. I thought it was this evening.
No, sorry, that was for March, as far as she knows.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else? Well, it's got bristles on it, Rob. So, are you? Is there anything else you wish to do tonight?
Thank the proprietor and before we leave.
Yeah. I can't remember. What did we get as? What did we get as rewards for us for doing all this stuff? Apart from a nice meal, we got the apartment.
Yep.
That was it. Okay, so we got an apartment.
No.
With a house.
But yes, you did get the apartment.
Yeah.
Safe place
You did
to
get the
pause.
apartment, but you also must remember that you were asked if there was anything else that you particularly wanted. Particularly, that question was aimed at Megan, but you were also asked if there was anything else that you particularly, would be helpful or would be something that you could do. I mean, at the end of the day, you do have a mile-long giant space whale that owes you a favour.
Yeah.
And if you haven't worked it out by now, the giant space whale isn't just restricted to Kraxis. The giant space whale has got fingers in pies all over the bleeding place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's got contacts in lots of places.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
if you needed help somewhere or you needed a pointer to something or whatever, it's those kind of
favour.
questions. Yeah.
Potentially a big favour, right? Rather than
Yeah.
material goods. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you want to, please can we have some money? Thank you. The answer would be yes, of course. What you have is a solid base of operations with an incredibly safe place.
Yeah, which is very useful.
Pretty invaluable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need to use the 2024 Bastion rules, but if we did, it'd be a 2024 Bastion. You know what I mean? It's like... So there is that. That's handy. being traced by the hordes from the Nine Hells. Go home then.
Mhm.
Be safe there. But there is that, but also there is, contacts and stuff. So it's up to you. I mean, I'm not, I'm actually consciously and deliberately not trying to tell you to do one thing or another. I'm just telling you that there's a bunch of options.
Yeah.
JL has been working on a list of things that we want to do, so she's kind of written a bit of paper and nailed it to a board inside in the ship, and it's like information on the Outlast. Find the waypoints, return to March. So and then she can just pick things as we go and go, what do I do that next? What do I do that next?
What additional information do you want on the OLAS? What are you looking for particularly?
Nothing in particular, but she wants to pick up that lead at some point again and see where it follows. I guess there was that lady at the White Lotus that was involved there, and then we saw that big ship floating out in space. And so there's a few little bits and pieces to, if we decide to pursue that in the future.
I wouldn't mind visiting one of the armourers around here and just to see if I could see if they have braces of defence, or if they don't, just to see if I could get them commissioned, maybe.
Okay. Braces of defence is what you're looking for.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a place that we went to that said they could do commissions of stuff, but I can't remember where it was. Was it where we got the the cloud sample from? Can't remember.
If we're doing multiple things tomorrow, then there's no reason to end our night early. Who all's staying at the bar?
So it's a rare magic item.
It is.
Okay. So the score with rare magic items.
I'm not necessarily expecting it to be here, but I'm wondering if I can basically try and commission somebody to get it in for me, shall we say?
Yeah. So the thing about rare magic items is that rare, very rare, and legendary magic. I mean, legendary, obviously, but rare magic items, very rare magic items, you can't buy. You generally have to find somebody. You have to find somebody who will, who has some, who will do some kind of trade with you, which will usually mean that you have to go and do something. One of the biggest things that's a problem, one of the biggest problems that we have, and this is a tone issue and a tone problem, if you like, and it's really comes down to this question: is the whole problem is that magic items are presented as if they're things you can go into shops and buy, but they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be things that you find as you go along. And probably the biggest issue I've had is that I haven't necessarily handed out enough of them.
Not disagreeing with that. Sorry.
Hey, I've got a great axe of warning. I've got a great axe of warning. I'm going to be happy until the end of the game. So,
got a great axe of warning.
Yeah. But you
got a bloody immovable rod.
Well, yeah.
You've got a sentient spaceship. You've got a whole bunch of cool stuff, but
an orb.
I want one of those is the problem. The problem is, as a player, you look and you go, I want one of those items.
It's that functional thing. It's something I can use a lot of the time. A sentient spaceship is fine, but it's
I can't use that because if you can't use it, you can. We'll remove it.
No. But the point is that it's situational. We use it to move us from one place to other and around, but it's not. Once we're doing other things, once we're in combat, it's not of any use. The orb that's on the spaceship, it's an amazing magical item, but again, it's not something we carry around or do anything with. So they're kind of MacGuffin. They are.
They are. They are to a certain extent, but also actually more practically in terms of just general sort of magic items. I think I could probably do with handing a few more out. I've been trying to up that quotient as we've been going along, as you might have noticed. But the issue, of course, is that I can't. It's not a shopping list. And there is an element of I'll hand things out somewhat randomly because not using the random rolls from last time because they were crap, but somewhat randomly because actually then that's more like how you would come across things. But if you want to buy high level magic items, it's a bit more complicated. You have to really kind of go out and find the thing that you want.
I think it's been fine. It's been fine up to now. I think the problem we're finding now is so many things are resistant to non-magical attacks. So
everyone's got a magical attack bow, right?
I have a sword, don't have a bow, but
But everything's got a magical attack.
Yep. I think
everyone's got a magical attack, right?
Yeah.
I know Lovlaw has nodding away there, Anthony. I get that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm good to go.
But everybody otherwise has got magic weapons.
Yep.
The bow.
Only because I made them magical. My weapons are not magical in nature.
Yeah.
It's like my fists are magical weapons, supposedly.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's part of my talent base.
Yes. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Everyone's got magical attacks.
I don't think it helps that my character she's distracted by things that she thinks are interesting, so she'll spend her money on. This is really cool, but it doesn't help us. This is really cool.
Yeah, that's it. Oh look, I can summon goats.
I can summon wildly random things magically.
Yeah, and it's fountain.
Yeah.
Right. So, braces of defense. Noted.
As I say, we never asked for them from here before, so I thought there was a minor chance there might be somebody who had them available. You never know until you ask.
Well, March is a bigger place, obviously, so might stand more of a chance. If we were in the capital of March, we might stand more of a chance of finding if we.
It's not the capital of March per se, but it is the largest. It is actually the largest city on. Well, I mean, city's a bit of a misnomer because people always think massive, but it is the largest settlement on March.
Yeah.
Although that's an interesting way of looking at it, but I mean, fundamentally, Bortala is the largest island, and the largest settlements. So the two largest settlements are Zama at the western tip of the island, and Tachon on the southern coast. But Tachon is the larger of the two. So are you going to fly directly to there, or are you going to fly to Busk first?
Is there a reason why we might have to go to Usk first?
Usk.
To Usk.
Busky.
Sorry, is there a reason why you fly to Usk first?
Yeah. I can't remember why we would need to go to Usk.
Well, you go to Usk because that's where the Oracles of Istus are. So
Yeah.
the question
Why do we
is,
need to go see the
does,
Oracles?
I see.
Megan want to-
Yeah. Go to a
We could
back
swing
door
by
first.
and let them know.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, but let's do that
In purpose,
I would
in
say.
person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know.
I
The
mean,
way that she's looking
I'm
overboard, I
asking
think she might still be a bit drunk.
Varo's in no
She's
particular
giving me
hurry.
that stink eye.
He always
Varo
gives
doesn't
you the
think that it's
stink eye.
going to make a difference.
Exactly.
I think that's what it comes down to, right?
Yeah.
Is that? I'm assuming that's Varo's.
Yeah. Basically, at the end of the day, it's a very cold. It's a cold lead. You know.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
But it might lead to a hot lead, so who knows?
You know, Kelric Sunwish went missing, but then at some point he's obviously been working with his daughter, who he's never mentioned, to complete this song. So, you know, it seems like it was his own choice to leave.
It's worth finding out.
You know, Varo is very much, well, okay, if he chose to leave and not tell me, well, okay, that's maybe he had good reason.
Maybe he didn't have a good reason.
John.
Yeah, maybe he's just an asshole.
Yeah, maybe. Seems a bit rude, but maybe.
John.
How long have you been searching for him?
Yeah, how long have you been searching for him?
I mean, it's been, well, really, sort of since not long before we found we got together as a group, found the first Spelljammer.
It's been a bit.
So it's been a year and a bit, probably.
Yeah, just over a year.
Yeah.
Probably about 14 months.
Yeah. I see a pseudopod has been raised.
Indeed.
John.
Oh. Squishy.
Sorry?
John.
We're waiting. We're listening. Hello.
Talk.
Okay. The orb, I know we can communicate telepathically.
Yes.
That also does images as well, right?
What do you mean by images?
So if I want to think about Lovelaw's bare ass and project it through the orb, will everybody else get it?
Oh,
No.
Thank you.
Go on, tell us what we will, and I'm going to go up and slap him.
Okay.
Come on.
Now that I know that,
Right.
Varo,
Yeah.
is there any way you can think about this guy and get a picture of what he looks like and then get it out to us somehow? Do you think the orb might be able to help?
I can draw him. I'll try and draw a picture.
Oh, that would be
Might be
good.
better if you sit
Morn's
down-
very
sit
good at. JL's very good at
Yeah.
drawing.
Might be
yes.
better to sit down with JL and describe him to her, and she can put together a artist sketch.
Might be best
We'll
to
have
wait
the two.
till she's not hungover because she's had quite a bit.
Yeah. Yes, I can do that.
She's become a complete.
It's going to take us. It's going to take us what, 6 days to get to March?
Oh yeah, we've got
That's what it
plenty of
normally
time.
takes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got a new
Could be okay,
drinking
right?
buddy there, Lovelaw. Tell you.
But from the sound of it, he might have been well known in the area. So you know, as bards tend to be a bit famous in wherever they are. So someone, I'm sure, will have heard of him.
We can try and
Well,
do a
nobody's
sketch,
heard of you.
if that helps.
Oh,
I
yes,
thought
they
you were
have.
a bard. You've got instruments. You play them very well.
Yeah.
And you can sing. I've
I
heard
know.
you in the shower.
Yeah, but I don't tend to go up and perform these days. I mean, these days I'm adventuring and doing
Why
things
not?
with you
Lovlaw
guys.
performs. He's
Ah,
often got
don't-
a young lady on his hanging off his arm, and he performs very well. I have to pretend that I've got no eyes.
Leave Varo alone. He doesn't like to toot his own horn.
Lovelaw does.
I like he toots his own flute.
Piccolo.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, you've heard him. He's always playing with his flute in his room at night.
Oh, no one can sleep.
Exactly. Sometimes you just can't get him to stop. All he's doing is playing his flute all night.
Happy as can be.
Whilst reminiscing, going one time at band camp.
So,
I tell you, I blew that flute so hard.
Can I get such a thing as magical earplugs?
yes, and could you get some for me as well, please?
Yes, become a blaswine and just shut off the air holes.
But to answer your question, in certain circles, he's very well known for his flute blowing.
Okay.
It's very skilled.
Well, if that
He
ever
is, in
falls
fact.
through, you'll be all right as a pirate. You just got to embrace it.
Love it.
He is, in fact, a celebrated flautist.
Yes.
Sorry, he's a celebrated flautist.
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 A person who plays flutes. Flautist.
Flautist. Flautist. Flautist.
Flautist.
That's all right. Lovelaw's a celebrated flauntist.
It's turned into a spelling bee for some reason.
Very bizarre.
Flautist. 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 Flautist.
Anyway, so you fly without incident to March.
Mhm.
And you arrive first at Usk.
Usk, usk, usk,
Very good.
usk, 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 usk.
What would you
Got a
like
bit
to
of a
do
beat to
whilst at Usk?
I whisper to Lovelaw, because we're both on deck as we come into Usk. Can we go back to that temple place so we can look at Istar's tits again?
I think, in all honesty, we should pick up some wine. They have some great wine. This is a great chance for
Don't
Megan
forget to get some fig biscuits.
fig biscuits.
Fantastic fig biscuits.
Oh, yes.
That's
right.
Those
Irish bread was good
biscuits
last
for
They
Cora.
did last a while. They last a while.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, they can put them in a special sealed tin for you.
very good. My job's set.
Okay.
And I seek audience with Abbot Lucan.
Okay. Not a problem at all.
I'll go and find Sister
So
Clara.
you go to see the abbot. I mean, once they realise that you are back and with your companions as well, you are given an absolute hero's welcome. And what you notice is that there is actually a ship pulled up at the docks and stuff is being unloaded. And you notice that there's a new warehouse that's been built. And it's being stocked with stuff, like significant quantities of stuff is being rolled off this boat and into this warehouse. The warehouse is already 2/3 full, and loads more stuff is being trucked up by a team of stevedores. Place is a hive of activity.
Excellent. It's good to see that supplies are flowing in. They will certainly help.
We have somebody. We have a benefactor, it seems, and they have named you as being the reason for their gifts, and it has been wonderful.
Indeed.
We can do so much more good work with all of these supplies.
Yes.
Excuse me?
I managed to, with the aid of a lot of people, I managed to finally crack the secret to the box and find out what was inside there.
Indeed.
It was a life spark, and it is something that the Lady Laver had been seeking for many, many years. It is the only way she could reproduce. And we managed to get the box open for her.
Not the astral behemoth
Indeed, the astral behemoth.
that flies around Kraxis.
She does indeed.
Oh.
Protects the area.
Oh. I see.
She had great need.
Whatever you've set in motion here, that is... Yes.
It is what we need to serve the
You were the
people that we
catalyst.
seek to serve.
I see now. You were the catalyst. This makes sense.
So, yes. So now that task is fulfilled, though, I still see that I have further tasks that I must honour for my lady. The people who I have travelled with, they gave a lot of their time and they put a lot of their own lives at risk to ensure that we got what we needed to solve that puzzle. And it is now my job to return that favour. My lady has shown me the way that I feel I need to go, which is that I need now to help my companions complete their tasks. When that is over, I will return, but till that time, my place is where it is at the moment, which is on board the ship, helping them complete theirs.
You are released from any obligations to this order. We are here for you when you need us, if you need us.
I shall return when the time is right. My lady has promised me that. But for now,
Catherine.
my place is...
Be in the world, Catalyst. What you have set in motion, you can now see through to its end.
Indeed. She bows. I will not disturb you any further, brother, but I just wanted to make sure you were informed as to what had happened and as to where my path leads me now.
Understood. Go in peace.
I am sure that I shall visit many times over the coming months and years. This place has always been my home, and it shall always be my home. But for now, I have other purposes that I need to serve.
Are you saying that these mist-covered mountains are a home now to me?
They are
But
indeed.
your home is the lowlands and always shall be.
Yes, indeed.
One day you'll return to the valleys and the farms.
I
I
shall.
love it.
I played that the other day.
I'm guessing that Shaggy and I were successful in obtaining the items we were searching for.
Oh, yes.
Very good.
Oh, yes. One of the
I think we made friends with the guy last
one
time.
of the monks who has a large nose, which is strawberry red, is delighted to take you down to the cellars and supply you some bottles to take on your travels.
Incredibly
And the funny thing is, he takes you right to the far end of the cellars, where the dustiest bottles are, and puts together a case for you.
Well, Sister Morana Balak is the head of the brew house.
No, that's
Yeah,
right.
but the sisters, he's hiding out the way of the sister at the moment, so yeah, this is the bro stuff. This is. In actual fact, he supplies you.
Female dwarf.
He actually bottles up some stuff out of a couple of barrels that are over to one side, and what comes out is this sort of amber liquid, and you can smell the alcohol coming off this. This is brandy that they make themselves, and this looks to have been here for a long time. I mean, you can smell the angel share hanging in the air around these barrels. We're getting some really nice vintage stuff. He bottles it all up for you. Two of you come out with like a couple of crates each, pottering along with these, bottles.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Store it well,
Yeah.
And Megan's also told you to make sure you go see Father Aster Sharp, who's a tiefling, a male tiefling, who's head of the bakehouse. Makes the most wonderful pastries. That's where
you go in and
big rolls.
Jail, I think, is going to be off to the bakehouse to get some pastries.
She's going to love it.
You talk to a couple of your friends. Are you going to ask them about where you're going?
Yeah.
Am I going?
Portala. Ask them about Portala and Taction.
Okay. Taction. So first of all, they get a map out and show you. So it's easy enough for you to get there. That's the first thing they do, Varo. They get a map out and they show you where it is, and they get there and they give you all the information.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing that they talk to you about is the fact that it's as a town or as a city, they are extremely cautious about spelljammers, and they have a general policy of no overflight over the city and the surrounding area. And so they advise you that what you should do is come in from the sea, and that you should land and if you're able to, you should land on water and sail into the port under sail as a normal vessel.
Okay.
because that will not arouse annoyance. But if you overfly, they're likely to respond negatively.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing I would have been here many times over the years. I've lived on March for over 200 years.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, one of my purposes on the island was to serve and helping the miners in their journeys on, injured miners, and those who couldn't be saved to ease their passage on. And of course, Bortala has a big. I think, isn't it? Is it the? Was it? Who's on the gnomes? Is it the gnomes? Largest single concentration of gnomes on any planet.
Yep, it does. It also has quite a lot of
dwarf settlement as well, where they're mining and stuff. So I'm guessing in the mountains that I'd have served the dwarves a lot. I probably wouldn't have been in the cities.
You've almost certainly been to Bortala many times.
I've been to the island many times.
That doesn't necessarily mean that you've been to Tashin.
I wouldn't have thought I'd spend a huge amount of time in Tashin necessarily. I'd have thought I'd be more at the sort of mining villages, but I would know it.
You may know of that. You may not. I mean, I wasn't. I just wanted to make sure that you knew before you left. I wasn't going to set you up, but that was the point. I was trying to give you information.
I mean, I assume that the monks have contacts in Takshan. You know, they deal with Takshan probably for trading. Possibly, they might even have a little, a small group of monks there who do monkey things.
They tend to be
monkish things.
Monkey things.
They tend to be more in the interior.
Monkish things.
A bit like business contacts and stuff, but they tend to be more in the interior. That's a great view from the camera.
That's awesome.
The timing couldn't have been more perfect monkey thing.
I was going to say, the cable is just far enough to see that. So, I mean, if they could write us a letter of introduction, local would be able to help us finding someone in Takshan.
What are you looking for?
Well, we're looking for a bard who lives there.
You take him something and be right back.
Are you flying straight there? Or are you going to do something else in between? Can't think why you would, but I thought I'd ask the question.
I've been to Sister Clara and had me ink done.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that properly.
Have I been to see Sister Clara and had the tattoo done?
Yes.
How big was the tattoo you were having done?
Not very big.
I'd have thought you'd probably have had that done then by now.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's one of the fastest needles in March.
And I've got some honey out of the jug, and we had offered us some biscuits and stuff while she was waking and munching on those while we were waiting.
So the answer is yes.
Okay, it's about the size of a coaster, I think.
And whereabouts have you had this done? Shoulder?
Back of the shoulder.
Back of the shoulder.
Opposite side of the shoulder.
Shoulder blade.
Upper edge.
Does it show with a strapless top?
Yes, it would.
Aha. Sorry.
She tends to wear them very often. But...
Who got the fig rolls for Cora?
Got it.
I said nipped into the bakery as well.
Okay, he did. She did.
Okay.
Perfect.
Are they going to be like the tortoises? By the way, if you've got food and you don't want it to go off, you can cast Gentle Repose on it. So, just so you know.
Did not know that.
All good. Bring back goodies to the ship. Carry spread and some big rolls.
Very sparkly. I like your new tattoo. Your new ink work. Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Gentle Repose works on food as well as it works on corpses.
Okay, I understand.
Does anybody
Only
have
we
that
had somebody
ability?
who could cast it.
I think you probably need a cleric, would you? Is that what the problem is?
Probably.
Is it a cleric spell? I don't know.
Okay.
Well, we probably have somebody within the Brotherhood that can cast that on it for us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have thought.
10 days.
Probably and after that, we'll just have to scuff them ourselves.
Clerics.
No, they're not. I know they're not.
Don't do spell casting.
Nah.
Oh, no, you say that. Some of them might have some skills.
Well, actually, there's obviously there's a shrine to it, Istus. Maybe that cleric there might not be all monks.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. You fly. You fly to Tacton.
Yes.
Okay.
We have them saved for our trip back.
So, did we get
Did you get what? Sorry.
So I was saying, did we get a letter of introduction to a factor or a merchant or someone who could give us an idea of who to talk to?
Yes.
Oh, what's that?
Some static.
Might be me. I can't tell if
Yeah,
I'm
it's
making noise or
Martin. No,
not. I'm
that's
not going
Martin.
green. Hello?
It's his monkey.
You're green. You're green for us. I know. It's annoying that your box does not highlight to show that it's picking up noise.
Mine does. Mine does that.
Does it? Mine doesn't.
Yeah, mine does when I'm talking. Get green and then it disappears when I stop.
I was used to.
Mine stays green.
I wonder if that's a
do
setting.
now.
Maybe it might be. It might be a setting.
Something's changed. Because
Okay.
Gozzy's is now staying lit up.
Yeah, we're nearly all staying lit, aren't we? Like there's some kind of feedback at this point.
Yeah,
And
there's
there
something
isn't.
going on.
I'm not.
Okay, so if I start talking, does it come back on? Well, it doesn't. No, it's not working again. It's just weird.
Yeah, no, it's a bit funky.
Something's
Something's going on funky with them.
No, I just shut mine off, and it stayed green.
Yeah, very bizarre. Something is clearly broken with the screen this evening. Let's hope it doesn't actually affect anything seriously. Right. Let me find. Sorry, I've lost my notes now. I'm normally very good at this, but apparently not tonight. All right. So you get a you get a letter of introduction to an elf merchant called Zem Kalchar.
Oh, we've met him before.
I thought That rings a bell.
Yeah.
Was he the merchant who was on Kraxis who disappeared?
No.
Decided to leave? No?
No.
Where do we know that name from then?
Is a wizard and manufacturer of magical items. He became strange and aggressive with the monks. So, yeah.
Haven't heard
Maybe
from
it's
him
a
yet, though.
different Zem Kalchar. I mean, Zem is kind of popular back in like 30, 40, 50, 60, 150 years ago. And Kalchar, wow, you know, who knows one proper Kalchar from another?
Yes,
Hang on a
that's
second.
fair.
So, travel to March to find out about Zem Kalchar, dude who doesn't want to be found and isn't paying us anything.
Is that the wizard that we took off with, and then
No,
idea
no,
what
Lost
that
our
is?
memories.
No.
no. We got paid for that.
Yeah.
We did get paid for that. No, I think
Hmm.
it's something else.
Wasn't he the aubergine merchant?
He's a mage. Because I've got
Or
later on it
eggplant.
says Zem Kalchar. Megan asks the abbot, and the abbot tells her that he's a wizard and he and manufacturer of magical items, and that he became strange and aggressive with the monks. The abbot gives us his address, which is 7 Halsar Passage, Tashan, March.
Hmm?
So we have been given his name and address beforehand. He was somebody we were looking for some reason. I can't remember what the reason was that we were looking for him.
You were
Is he
looking
the?
You were looking for him in relation. Go on. You were going to say it.
No, I keep finding the same notes on him. I can't
Okay.
find the actual reason.
You were looking for him because you were told that he was the individual who had sent Baldo Patchway to Kraxis.
Baldo Patchway was the hobbit in the halfling in the with helmet.
The halfling murder bot with the strange iron helmet.
Right. Yeah. So why did the monks give us an introduction to him when they're
Because
on
that's
the
the only
outs?
contact that they've got in Taction.
Okay, all right, but they're on the outs with him because he's basically
He's
now
been
refusing their
acting
return.
strangely with them. He's been a bit of an irritant, but he is still the best supplier of magic items on March.
Okay, so if anyone wants to buy a magic item, he might be able to get something from him as well.
Or
Very
we
possibly.
kill him. We kill him after we've tortured him for answers, and then we just take
He's a
the
wizard.
magic items and put them onto our boat, our ship, and then we flog them in Kraxis. We can
So-
make
so-
a million.
okay.
He's probably a level 20 wizard, and he will have you for mincemeat for his pies tonight.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to suggest we kill him, hold him out, then you wear him like a meat suit and pretend to be him.
Meat puppetry, as was part of the
Meat puppetry, yes.
this weekend.
Yes.
It was, yeah.
It's a very snug fit. How did you get in there, Shaggy?
Yeah.
Shaggy becomes Leatherface.
Ah, that was it.
Yeah.
It was the third answer. We asked name of the assassin. So why was he brought here? Hand of the assassin. Name of the assassin. Zem Kalchar, stinking elf who's a wizard.
King Elf.
Thinking elf
Right.
who's a wizard.
Okay, so
not
right, so
Beldo.
this is okay. So we got it after we did the speak with Dead Spell. Okay, so the monks aren't aware of his other activities, probably.
Perfidy.
Well, you're going to guess not, no, at this point.
Maybe we should tell them.
Maybe you should.
When they bring up the name, maybe we fill them in. On
No, we've already filled them in.
Yes,
We'd
murder
already filled them in
at
when we came
last.
last time. Asked about him.
Sorry, so
I'm
you've
not
already
sure you did. I'm not sure you described the. I'm not sure you went into the details last time.
Well, I know I asked I asked the abbot about him.
You did, yeah, but I'm not sure that you went into the details of why last time.
Yeah,
Or at least I don't think you did. Or at least you did my notes complete.
Can you hear me again now?
Sorry?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello? Martin, yes, I can hear you.
Oh, good, thank you. I've switched microphones.
You are very quiet.
Say again, all after fart, over.
Yeah. I've switched microphones.
Yeah, it's still quiet for me, and I've got you at 200%.
Mm.
I can hear you.
But I can hear you. You're just a bit quieter than normal.
Quiet, okay. I've probably not got all my channels set up on the new sound card and things, so I will work on it.
No worries.
Interesting things, eh?
Okay.
I mean, you're coming through fine on the levels, so you know.
All right, what are you going to do, folks?
Well, we're going to Zems, aren't we?
Yep. Let's progress.
Okay.
I thought of an awesome way of docking Narasoa. We all get Narasoa to navigate our own way to the docks. We stand up on the top sail whilst it's all rolled up, and she submerges so that the top sail is literally a foot above the water, and then we just walk off the sail and onto the dock. I think that would be absolutely
now
cool.
all your stuff is wet.
Hey, because it's got an air bubble round it. We never got wet when we submerged and went for a jolly in the lake. Even on the deck, because Lovlaw was up on the deck when we went for a jolly in the underwater.
The issue was the pressure.
I think that would be absolutely awesome.
I can't remember. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Right. You fly to action. You land just about half a mile out and then skim across the sea and into the port. Moor up, pay your mooring fees, and head into the town. It's actually really quite a beautiful place, and set at the foot of some mountains, but there is a fair amount of land around kind of the back end of the city. There's farmland and stuff, so it's probably about 4 or 5 miles from where the mountains start to rise, but they come up pretty quickly, and progressively you can see they get taller and taller further away as well. But the place is beautiful. It's built pretty much entirely out of stone, and you see tiled roofs, some cases stone roofs, but mainly tiled roofs. A fantastic fired glazed blue. So with the juxtaposition of the sky and the buildings, all these phenomenal grey and white stone buildings, the architecture is, really subtle, but quite lovely to look at. And then with these phenomenal glazed blue roofs all the way across the city, almost just sort of reflecting the sky, You get this juxtaposition between the two. And the other thing that's really noticeable is how much greenery there is. It seems that along the lines, along the streets and in other places, there's these tall trees. You keep finding these little parks and corners where there's stretches of grass and greenery all the way around. And you notice as well that there seems to be a network of little streams and brooks in these little channels that are just creating this running water pretty much everywhere that you go. And actually the town is, you're so used to the idea of ports being something that rise up from the sea, and this whole area is actually completely flat. So as you walk through the city, all of the streets are just flat. You're not walking up and down hills, and it's all incredibly well maintained, well kept, and really quite lovely. Okay. Are you heading to the location you've been given? Are you going somewhere else first? What are you doing? What's your approach? It's late afternoon.
I wander and reconnoitre and just have a scope the area out a little bit discreetly.
What?
Didn't get a word. Sorry.
I didn't hear any of that.
Not a
That was
single
really
word.
squeaky noises.
Oh, hang on.
It sounded more like a clanger.
Do a reconnoitre discreetly have a look around and take in the area.
Okay, I can just about hear you, but it really is. I don't know if it's the case for anybody else, but it's really breaking up.
Is that better? Any better?
I heard that better.
That's much better.
A bit better, yeah.
Have a discreet wander around and check out the area.
Okay. I mean, you could just wander the streets. It's not that big a place, and it's.
Yeah.
When I say it's not that big, it's we always think of scale as like modern cities, and we forget that cities, at this point are probably, settlements of sort of 20,000 would be big.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about 12 or 14,000 people in the city.
Yeah,
which is a heck of a size.
To be honest, it shouldn't take too long. I mean, if I was to go into a few pubs or inns to ask around about a famous bard.
There are taverns, there are eateries, there's a couple of streets with merchants where they've got like a sort of small shop front and then workshops out the back. There's a big kind of long, almost like it literally is called Merchants Row. It's long straight like that.
Any coffee shops or patisseries?
Coffee shops or patisseries? There's an obsession here, isn't there? No.
Bacon mini to you.
You drink beer and only beer, or water, but it's seawater, so not so good. So you get beer, or you get bread.
See, hot water is fine. See, this is Varo's doing market research.
Perhaps
he sees a gap in the market here.
Love it.
It's going to open a chain of coffee shops. He's going to call it Varbucks.
Love it.
Before we go past the harbour master, whilst somebody's after we've paid him and what have you, I say to him, "Here, chap, where do all the bards hang out?"
I don't think bards hang out.
Well, they must have like a communal pub that they're all scrambling to get into. There's always one hot spot in every city that every bard wants to play.
Probably the Golden Mermaid.
Sweet. I've never met a mermaid. let alone one that's golden. Anyway, thanks a lot. Did we?
I shadow JL just to make sure she doesn't get attacked in the streets. I'll stay back, let her do her shopping and other things.
Well, the people who made Narasawa.
Yeah. No, there were underwater people, weren't there? Yeah.
Or female. Got pretty close.
I'll tick that off my bucket list. I've now seen a mermaid.
Tick it off your bucket list.
A man.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I've got a lot of buckets. one in nearly every port for me to go to sleep in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Number 10 on your bucket list is get more buckets.
Yeah. I love the idea that actually you might have a chest, and what you've done is perfected the art of pretending to be a mimic by flicking open the chest and sort of wobbling from inside as if you're like. If anyone ever tries to climb on the ship and attack you, it's like, "What's a mimic? Run away!"
I did have a nice chest, but it was ruined in the fire of '86, and the insurance has paid out, but it's not as nice as the original chest.
Okay.
Although it is now in a nicer ship.
Hang on. Let me get my tiny violin out and play it. Look, hang on.
And that's why you're not a bard. Okay, so we've got a name of a place that we can go in and ask around. Saves going through a lot of pubs and also establishments.
You find the Merchants Row, which you can go down there and have a look if you want to.
Yeah.
Although Zem's establishment is not here; it's on a different street. So it's up to you as to what you want to do first.
Yes, it's on Death Row, isn't it? Murder Alley.
You might call it that.
I mean, I would say contacting this merchant is problematic. Zem Kalchar. I'd say we ignore that. I'd say the Golden Mermaid sounds like.
Okay.
I want to poke around a little bit just to see if we can get a general location of this guy in case we roll back to later.
There's also the possibility we might want to, tap him up for some magic. Does anyone want to buy any magic items? I'm just curious. Does anyone got the cash?
I don't think any of us can afford it.
Varo is skint, so.
I hopefully can afford something, but I don't know how much. I might not be able to get a rare item.
I mean, I think the richest the richest person is Lovlaw.
Probably not.
Only because I'm keeping an eye on most of it.
Very expensive. Yeah.
We'll find the braces, and he'll go, "Well, I'll buy them for myself then." If you don't want them.
Okay. So what do you want to do first?
Golden.
Yep, Golden Mermaid first, I think.
We've been travelling. We need to.
So as you come up out of the port, it's on the right hand side, set back somewhat, and it's clearly and obviously the Golden Mermaid, because out the front, the building itself is semicircular at the front, with a high facade, and out the front is a statue, and perched on top of that is a statue of a mermaid. Sorry, a pedestal, I should say. My apologies a little bit. And on top of that is a statue of a mermaid, which has been painted in gold. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a very classical mermaid, an upper naked torso of a human woman with long flowing hair and the classic fishtail. Okay.
I head in. I go straight to the bar.
Yeah, we go in.
Pull out a stool if there is one.
It's It's late afternoon, so it's not that busy in here. In fact, it's pretty quiet. It's a big place. You think it probably caters to a broad range of people. It's the kind of classic sort of mid-priced inn. You've got high ceilings. It's quite a nice place, in fact. But there aren't any lanterns or whatever lit in here at this point, so there's kind of weak light filtering in from the front. And there's a big kind of curved bar at the back, following the line of the building. You wander up to the bar, Lovlaw, and wave, and
it's always 5 o'clock somewhere in Wildspace.
A young woman comes over and she grins at you. Right, that.
What
would you like?
Got the dust of Wildspace in my back of my throat, and washing away. You have a dark beer.
Trouble from a
really nice.
Yes. So, what can I get for you?
What dark beer do you have?
I have a magical porter. Just over there.
I'll have
Unicorn
one of those.
Porter.
Unicorn porter. Oof.
Indeed. Unicorn porter.
You swizzle the horn.
Do you have to keep it
keys
alive?
out whatever drink you want.
Yeah.
No, Unicorn porter is actually a real beer from France. So there you go. That's a real name for a beer.
Licorne.
And of course, they call it licorne because they're French. Okay. So she gets you a flagon, and she pours this and brings it over and puts it on the counter.
Thank you kindly. And I'll just turn around and sort of lean back against the bar and watch the world go by.
Okay. Interesting. So, given
I'll
that you're
get a
doing
flagon of that as well.
Are you're there as well? Are you?
Yeah.
Are we all there?
I thought we were all there. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought
We're
so.
all there.
What are they
So
doing?
she's bringing you all pots of unicorn porter.
Nice.
Not for me. Not for me. Nope. I'll go for you the house whiskey.
My body is a temple.
Indeed. No
Too
longer.
much carb.
I told it silence as I will. Yeah.
Lovlaw, make me an insight check, would you?
Insight.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Did it roll? No.
Yeah,
It did.
Yeah.
Oh, it did? Okay.
You
don't
rolled
want that
shit,
roll,
but
but
it
good roll.
was still a roll.
That's about what I would expect.
This fight breaks out in the corner, and this burly bloke comes bashing out of a side door, wanders over to them, breaks these two up. Literally, he's a pretty big guy, and he just grabs hold of them and tears them apart. And he pushes one off into a corner, and he stumbles into a chair and sort of sits there looking a bit dazed. And the other one he drags, and he flicks open the front door and literally kind of hurls the guy out into the street. And then he comes back over, and you can hear him berating the guy in the chair. And then he goes back, and then bang, and the rest of you are all like...
Can we ask?
You know, Lovlaw, normally you would have noticed something like that. You would have noticed the fight
Was one
kicking off.
of them an elf?
Not so
No.
much.
Okay.
That would have been cool.
It was a dwarf even. The dwarf is still in the bar. The human has been tossed out into the street.
Always good to toss the humans out.
No. That's just the way that
So I
one
missed
works
that.
out.
That's fine. No. Look at that.
Okay. So, Varo, what can we do for you?
What, as a drink? Or what am I doing? Or generally?
What are you doing?
Right. So, Varo is... I mean, this is a pretty familiar environment for Varo. He's been to many a place like this. So he's going to start schmoozing. He's just going to start asking around, introducing himself, land, talking to the other bards, other artists.
There aren't really any other bards in here. It's quite quiet. But there are a variety of people. Some people having plates of food. Some people just drinking. Some people doing a little gambling. It's light gambling. It's not, playing some cards. They seem to be a group of friends. You can certainly talk to all of them. So you wander around the room whilst everyone else watches on and just make sure that everything is going well.
We're gonna talk to the barmaid and ask her if she's ever.
Sorry, who's sleight of handing?
Not I. Shaggy.
Shaggy. You try and show them a card trick and it just goes horribly wrong. Is that what's happened there?
No.
So you start with the server at the bar, and she happily has a chat with you, but she doesn't know anything. And then you wander around the room. So what are you asking?
Is there an obvious raised area or stage area or?
Yeah, there's an area over to one side that you think is essentially a stage. Yeah.
All right.
He can see that happen because that is a terrible roll, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovlaw, Shaggy just stuck his appendage in your drink. You had to slap him away. Sorry.
What's that for?
You drink too slow.
Been trying to slow it a little bit, but yes. He polishes it off and asks for another.
Excellent.
Okay. Varo.
Right, whilst he's not looking on this one. Oh dear. Go on. Sorry, Varo, go on.
Okay, so Varo is trying to ask about the Sunwishes.
Okay, so you wander around the room.
Old friends.
Yeah, I'd like you to make me a persuasion check to get people to talk to you, if you would.
Okay. So 26.
That's not bad, is it, really?
It's okay.
That'll do. You first you talk to the server behind the bar, and she doesn't recall. But she hasn't been here very long. She hasn't worked here very long. And she works the days, so she doesn't work the evenings when the minstrels and so forth are in.
Okay, so basically we were here at the wrong time of day, really.
Well,
but
do you want to think about it a little bit more before you stop talking to her?
Oh no, I'm Varo's listening. It's just he was thinking maybe.
No, do you want to think about it a little bit more before?
I think we've lost Pete.
I think we've got frozen Pete at the moment.
Yes, I'm just going to take a screenshot because, we can Photoshop things into that.
Oh, he's gone.
Gone. He's back. Yay!
And back again.
Okay.
Happened with the monkey we need a placeholder.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, yeah.
Can't see you. Hang on.
Can't see me, right?
Just got to sort that out. Let's start that again. Come on.
Cat's having
It's been very
stroke again.
jittery tonight, hasn't it, Discord?
It's been a bit, isn't it?
It has, actually.
It has been very jittery.
Been awful. It almost makes me think, what alternatives do we have?
Been all right most of the
check
time.
up on that elven wizard. What do you think?
Remember
I think we
with
should
the
have
elven
another
wizard.
drink.
There we go. I'm back.
Oh, there we
You
go.
hear me?
He's
Hello.
back.
Right, I'm
Remember
back.
with the elven wizard that the Archbishop, the abbot had said that he thought he was being corrupted by his seeking of power, and possibly he was taking the dark path. So he definitely might not be a nice dude to be around.
So, Varo is currently talking to the server. But unfortunately, the server doesn't only works during the day. She hasn't been here very long, so she doesn't know anything. But Varo rolled a 26, so does Varo want to ask her anything else?
I'm
I'm not suggesting you ask her out or anything. I mean, you know.
going to say, the only other thing to ask would be about Zem Kalchar. It's the only other thing I know that we're interested in. So, yeah, if she doesn't know anything about the Sunwishes, I'll talk about Zem Kalchar.
She says, maybe my boss will know. Before you ask her about Zem Kalchar, that is.
But
Oh,
let's
about
take
the
that
Sunwish.
role and use it. Take the role and use it on the.
Now, you use the roll on her.
You're going to make him roll again.
Look, okay. Time out, just a second. Time out. The plot has been lost. I don't know why the plot has been lost. The plot has been completely lost. Okay? The whole point is, this guy comes out of a side room, big burly bloke comes out of a side room, he comes over and he breaks up a fight and throws some people out. Right, okay, cool, that's happened. Right, so we know there's a guy out the back.
Yes.
So the reason I was asking you was maybe there might be somebody else who might know, because you're... Otherwise,
I'm with
here
you.
at the wrong time is exactly correct. You are here at the wrong time. So then I said, then she says, maybe my boss will know, and you were like, I'm like,
well, no. Then Christine was talking, so it was like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yes, yes, maybe I can talk to him.
Okay. So I've led the horse to the water. The horse has had a nice long draft at my insistence.
Yeah,
nice.
Sorry, it's just been one of those days, isn't it? I don't know why. It's just been really one of those days. Anyway, right. She goes out the back, and you hear her talking to somebody just kind of through the door, and then the big burly bloke comes out, and he comes over, and you can see he's not necessarily in the best of moods. He's obviously pretty cheesed off about what's just been happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do?
Oh, greetings. Yeah, I was, and sorry.
Right, roll some dice.
Oh, sorry. I could hear lots of patting happening, and I thought there was stuff going on. But yes.
Oh, that's background. You got tones turned on your. Ignore that.
15.
Oh, 3. Still a 15.
Still a 15.
15.
Monstrous persuasion.
That's the point, right? You're a bard. You're really good at it.
Helpful. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Sunwish. Yeah. She plays. She should play here tonight, I think.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm too busy to check. But yeah, later tonight.
Oh.
I'm sure she's here.
No worries. I'll come back later. Thank you.
Do that. And he stomps off.
Right. I shall head over to the group and explain.
Alrighty.
Is there anything else we want to do? Anything else anyone wants to do today?
Well, we probably shouldn't stay in here, because if we drink until they do turn up, we're going to be blatted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Fair enough.
We can go visit the local hat shops or something like that.
morning, early afternoon with the folks shopping, and I can lurk behind just in case anyone tries to take advantage of them.
Yeah, if there's anything else that you want to do at this point,
Yep.
before the evening, then tell me.
Nothing particularly for Varo.
What about your instrument? If you got into some sort of bard thing, I don't know, some competition-y thing, is your instrument
Is
up
your
to standard?
instrument up to it?
Yes. It's in
Or
fine shape,
does
thank
it need
you.
a seeing to?
Have you oiled
my
it?
My flute has been cared for with great care and attention.
Been well polished. Very good.
It's
Okay.
well oiled and polished. Yes.
Pink over.
Let's take a quick look at the building and see ingress, egress, all that junk. Take a look at what buildings have roofs that come close to it, blah, blah, blah. Let's make sure that we don't,
You telling me
try
you
and
need to
talk
go
to
out
this
for a pee?
person and they go sneaking off, running off. Let's
Checking the
make sure we can,
Yeah.
Have you
Just think ahead.
told us about this, the suspicions about this daughter? Have you shared any of that with us? That you're not entirely convinced where this person's come from?
Oh yeah. No, I mean I've explained that Kelric never said he had a daughter. Didn't explain that at all, so
I just need to go let a little girl out. She needs to go for a pee.
okay.
Do you have any suspicions as to why you haven't mentioned? Or?
So does it look, John, like we can have somebody lurk in the back corridor that goes to the back door, and somebody by the stairs, and somebody by the front door, and then when Vera goes to talk to this person, they're not going to just go running off?
Mm-hmm.
Or
yes, you got a main door at the front. You got the door that the owner came in and out of, which leads through into the back. Should be staff only. You do indeed have some stairs going up, because there is an upstairs to this building, and the upstairs is rooms. You walk around the outside of the perimeter of the building, and there is a door at the back that leads out into an alleyway at the back of the building. And there's also the access into the beer cellar as well, which is basically like an angled set of doors.
Right, so there's probably a set of stairs behind the bar that would go down there.
Yeah, and possibly upstairs as well. You would expect up and down.
Well, with Megan by the front door and myself and Shaggy by the back corridor and the stairs, and
that would cover
JL over by the bar just to watch what's going on.
Well,
that would give Varo.
I can read lips. So if I can see someone's mouth and they're talking a language I know, I know what they're saying, so I can keep a watch.
Even better if you can hang by the bar where you can look across the crowd.
Yeah.
I think that's our plan.
I'm back.
We've got a plan.
Okay,
You're standing by the front door.
Outline that plan. Just briefly to Megan, so she knows what is going on.
We've sorted the different exits. If you'll stand by the front door, we've got the rest of them covered. The only thing that concerns me is if she jumps past jail somehow and goes down into the beer cellar or up behind the bar. But I think that JL can stop that. I've got the back corridor. Shaggy's got the stairs. You've got the front door. Varo's got the speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just put a beam next to the stairs and see what happens.
So as the evening begins, slowly but surely the place starts filling up, and the first minstrel comes on. They're not actually. The thing is, right, is so the vast majority of entertainers are not bards. You do get bards, but bards tend to be less common. and they tend to be headline acts on occasion in places because they're much rarer. So you have a number of entertainers who come in and play various instruments and do some singing, and then a young woman, human, sits down with a lute and starts knocking out some tunes. And immediately, Varo, you recognise the songs that she's playing. They're songs that you know. In fact, one of them you wrote. And she's playing a succession of these songs. And she plays for about 45 minutes or so. And clearly, it's abundantly obvious to you that this is the person who you believe, or this is the person who you were told was Aldia Sunwish. Just must be. And also there's an uncanny resemblance between her and Kelric. She looks a lot like him. So she plays for about 45 minutes and then she stops, takes a break, and sits down at a sort of little side table. There's a bunch of the other entertainers. They're all kind of in one corner. They've got like a booth and they're all kind of sitting together.
I stand up from my table over by the back hall and stretch and just sort of lurk.
Warm yourself up.
Yep.
Just in case you've got to grab.
But I have been sitting at a table quietly, not being obtrusive.
Because you're not obtrusive ever.
Not being obtrusive, yeah.
A touch under 8 feet tall, covered in tattoos. Roughly the size of a small bulldozer. Hello.
Nice.
I am very inconspicuous. It's Thread the Barbarian, put the piece of cloth over the head.
Exactly.
Hello, old woman.
Very good.
Right, so at this side table, so it's the one we think is Aldia, and how many others?
There are 4 of them in total. So 2 of them have played already.
Yeah.
Rob?
Thank you. I don't know what it is. I don't think my microphone is quite loud enough. So you might want to turn me up on Discord. Anyway, I did ask, who is the closest when she went to sit down?
You are all together at the table.
I thought we were in position for the night, for the bards and minstrels, and I was going to be on the stairs. Lovelaw's going to be at the back entrance,
My
etc.
understanding was that you were going to do that. You were going to move to the positions. You were going to be sitting at the table, so you were inconspicuous. Because otherwise, standing around in places looks a bit odd.
Yep.
So you were going to stand up, and then you were going to, when you were ready, you were then going to disperse.
Yep.
That was my understanding.
Did
I get that wrong?
In my head, I had us sitting at separate tables, ready to sort of move to our positions. But no one said it, John. No one said it. So if you want us at the table, it's easy.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll make my way over to my position, because the singing and the performances have started.
Okay.
And when I see her take when I hear that she's taken a break, who would be the closest to her if they were in position?
That would be Lovlaw.
Right.
Because where the back door is, that's closest to where the place is, where the stage and where the booth is.
Okay.
Yeah, she comes off stage. I just sort of stand and act like I'm uncomfortable and stretching a little bit over in front of that.
Okay. So, where is Varo?
That's yes, that's the real question.
Down, it's kind of, I don't know, by the bar.
By the
You
bar.
tell me.
The jail.
By the bar, about to buy a round of drinks for their table.
Reef dog.
Right. John,
Yes.
is he within 30 feet of me?
Who's
Can
he?
be, yes.
Varo. Right, okay. So, my flash of genius, when I or another creature I can see within 30 feet of me makes an ability check or saving throw, he hasn't done that. I can use reaction to add +5 to the roll. I'm thinking that there would be like a presence when it lands. So basically what I'm saying is, let's say Lovelaw's just made a saving throw and I've used Flash of Genius. He would have like a buzz or something that would tell him that something else has gone on, but he's kind of familiar with it. So what I was going to do is I was going to ask, can I use Flash of Genius, but knowing full well it's going to do nothing and I will burn it as if I've used it? I
Just
want
a
to get
signal
Varo's
Varo.
attention somehow.
You can only use it if it's someone's making a roll.
Right, okay. No, that's fair.
So Varo will,
Yeah, I get it.
Varo is, all of you are keeping an eye on one another surreptitiously.
Yeah.
If you're all
Okay.
split up
So
across the
when
bar,
Varo-
you're all keeping an eye on one.
So when Varo comes over, I'll go. Kind of moving appendages to say that, look, she's this side.
Okay. I'm not sure that's
I've got
helping,
no
but
mouth, so
I hope that's helping Varo.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I'm trying to get his attention. Maybe Lovelaw could do something. Maybe I'll extend a pseudopod and swat Lovelaw on the back of the head.
As I watch Shaggy dancing around at the bottom of the stairs, I just sort of shake my head.
Okay. Varo, you're going to go over and have a chat.
Yes. So first
Okay.
thing is he's going to buy a round for the table.
Very good. And then
Then
you can make a persuasion check.
So he's gonna wait for them to look over because the server will say yes, it's him at the bar. When they look over, I will wave and raise my mug, and then I will go over to them.
Okay, and you'll make a persuasion check at advantage.
Nice.
Thank you. I shall do that.
And then you'll tell me what you're persuading.
Ooh.
I'll
So-
say, go on then.
Nice.
So Varo is taking all four of them to bed.
Yep. Pretty much.
I've never done that before, Mr. Varo.
That's not how I thought this was going to go.
That's all right. You just got to buckle this. So yeah, he's going to go over, and he's going to be he's first off, he's going to introduce himself
Mm-hmm.
as Varo Dawnkind and see if she recognizes the name.
She does not. She doesn't
Interesting.
respond to it anyway.
Okay. Can I detect if she? Can I maybe do an insight check?
You can do an insight check, yes.
See if she does recognize it.
But I'm going to
Obviously,
do it
I'm-
for you.
Okay. Well, I am specifically looking, obviously,
Yeah.
when I say the name.
But I am going to roll the insight check
That's-
for you.
By all means, it's +5.
Yeah, because that's Lovelaw's character sheet. I was wondering why that was so low.
Yeah, like, yep.
They're all blown character sheet, that's why.
Lovlaw has the insight of a brick.
Absolutely.
It's not his job, really, is it?
No, his thing.
If I roll well that, what
There
intrigues
we
me
go.
is, does that come up in?
Yep.
Does that come up in the feed?
Yep.
Yep.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So you were trying-
absolutely no practical use whatsoever, then, is it? Bloody
No.
useless.
So you can roll
So,
for other people. but
Unfortunately,
it appears-
Peter, you failed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
No, I mean, as far as you can tell, there's no recognition. She doesn't recognise the name.
Okay. So yeah, so he's introduced himself. He'll get their names. Does she introduce herself as?
Yes, she does. Yeah,
Yes.
she introduces herself as Aldia Sunwish. Yeah.
So at that point, Varo said, Sunwish. No, I used to. I knew a Sunwish. I met him not long ago, actually, in Kraxis.
You did?
Yeah.
My father. Not my father.
Oh, yeah.
Kelric?
Kelric, yes.
Tell me,
How
when
is
did you
he?
last see him?
Oh, just over a year ago now. Tell me how. What?
Right.
When did you last see him?
About probably 6 months ago now.
Oh, okay.
It's 6 months.
Oh,
Thought he'd come into my life is my mother died. And
I'm sorry for your loss.
thank you. And she'd left me a letter. I never knew who my father was. She left me Kelric's details. So I paid for a courier to take him a letter. And he appeared
Oh, what?
much more rapidly than I expected him to.
You sent him a letter to Kraxis.
Was that where he was, by the way?
Well, I don't see any
Were you on
reason.
Kraxis or was he somewhere else? Because I thought he was on Enchant.
I thought it was on
Oh,
the
okay.
chart. I thought it was on your family. Yeah, your family
Well, maybe
homes
not.
planet.
You tell me where he was, so
No, it wasn't on Enchant.
possibly on Shelter then.
Just looking at what I've got on his back.
Well, you could have met him on Kraxis. That's absolutely fair.
No, well, it was somewhere in Salim's belt.
Okay, so let's say it was Kraxis then, because that's in Sunim's belt. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say it was on Kraxis.
Yeah,
That's absolutely right. Yeah.
Basically, he'd escaped from Enchant, because obviously he was being chased at the time.
Yeah. So he'd
left to
escaped from
Salim's
Enchant.
belt. That's where
Yeah.
he met Kelric. Kelric was training him.
Okay, so Kelric was on Kraxis. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're on Kraxis. Yeah, you're on Kraxis. So she said he arrived. He just turned up. It was less than 10 days from me sending the letter to him on Kraxis, and he appeared, and I was stunned. I'd never known him. I'd never met him, and yet here he was. The one thing my mother had shared was, well, her family name, and I thought it was her family name, but it was his. But they were never married. Sorry, this is... Yes. And then he was here, and I got to know him. I got to learn more about him, and I learned about his life and his adventures and the things he'd been up to, and he embraced me as his daughter, and then suddenly one day he was gone. I fear for him. I don't know where he's gone. I don't know what's happened to him. But he was just gone. Honestly, I thought maybe he had just decided to leave again. But my mother never told him. And when he left my mother, they had only been together for a very brief time. He was a much younger man then, so I don't know. He seemed delighted to have me as part of his life, but I'm sorry, it's difficult. I don't know where he might be or what might have happened to him. Sorry.
Oh, no,
He was a friend of yours?
That's fine. Yes, I knew him for a time. I mean, it's a small place, Kraxis, so, practically the only two bards there. So, yeah, I mean, we spent a fair bit of time together, Talking,
he had ways with magic, which unfortunately I do not share.
So,
anyway, everyone else is like this, waiting for it to run.
Yeah,
and they just seem to be having a really nice time. They're just sitting and chatting.
Yeah.
That's good.
She reaches into her bag. She opens up her bag and she pulls out a little pad and scribbles. And she just scribbles a note on it. Here. Drop in. I still have much of his stuff. That's what makes me think something has happened to him. But I don't know what.
Well, I must admit I was confused because, yes, I mean, we had agreed to meet up and he just vanished from Kraxis. So I'm guessing he came to see you.
Fault. Well, I know it's not really. It's his fault.
Yes. So he didn't leave a note then. So I don't know. Maybe that's just his way. I don't know. But he did take all his stuff with him when he left Kraxis. So to come see you, I suppose.
I suppose.
Well, thank you. I'll
Please drop in.
Maybe drop by tomorrow. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
I mean, everybody else breathes a sigh of relief as Varo has a nice conversation, picks up a piece of paper and puts it away in his pocket and wanders back over and presumably signals to the rest of you to gather together. And the rest of you are like, and relax.
Very good.
No fight.
That is where we will leave it for today. And I'm sorry it's been so disjointed. I do apologise. It's all gone horribly wrong.
Oh, he's had lots of technical difficulties.
Good. No, we move the story forward. That's the good thing. Yeah.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, we've not moved it much forward because it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, he went missing. And now, this is where he went. And he's gone missing again. Bugger.
The trail is no longer as cold as it was.
No, exactly. We've moved it forward to 6 months or so. So
cool.
Yeah. So
don't worry. In 6 months of us looking for him, we will discover that it's now a year that he's last been seen.
Yeah. Well, so far what we're discovering is that he's just constantly leaving people in the lurch. He left a woman pregnant. He left me. He's left his daughter.
He didn't know she was pregnant, to be fair.
Well, to be fair, but he left her. He left the woman without telling.
He left you. Well, he just disappeared and left you hanging.
Yeah.
Like, where is this guy? What has he got?
And his daughter the same. So yeah. Well,
it'll be very interesting.
Yes.
Assume makes an ass of you and me.
Well, he left all his gear behind, which is different. So yeah.
Yes, which is different.
Cool.
Maybe there's some clues in it. Who knows?
Maybe
All
it's
right.
to do with this
Right.
Zem
Say
Kalchar.
goodbye.
Okay,
Bye.
guys.
Right, yes. Good
Night,
night.
Thank you.
night.
See you some
Night.
tomorrow.
If you got all the way to the end, we appreciate your support. Thank you for watching the NVRA whilst we bring you content of different games. If you like what we have done, please like and subscribe.